Hi guys, I'm here today to talk to you about the stone of the month for June, which is citrine. Very common but beautiful and wonderful stone to work with, to wear, to place in your home or your office, and I'm going to talk about why. And I'm really excited to share with you all the wonderful healing properties that it holds and how you can benefit from having it around you. So firstly, it actually comes from Brazil, grows in Madagascar, in France, I believe, in Russia, in the US as well. And there's probably a couple other places. All of our citrine is from Brazil. I know much of the citrine that I typically see when I go to select my citrine pieces are from Brazil. And there's definitely slight differences that you will notice in different pieces of citrine. And there's, citrine comes in points. It comes, like this. It also comes in the geode form. This is a geode piece, and so you see the big cathedrals. So it comes in that form. And it also, when it's placed in jewelry, a lot of times you'll see it, faceted, sometimes rough. But the difference in color is something you might also notice, that some of them are a little bit darker, like this one is fairly dark. And this, this is fairly light, and this is also very different. So the difference in color generally sometimes has to do with the heat treating. Most citrine that you see on the market is heat treated from amethyst. So they heat treat amethyst to turn into citrine. In the earth, the level of heat is what kind of creates the color and the vibration. So because it's not as available as I think what the demand is for citrine, a lot of suppliers or mines have taken it upon themselves to create that themselves. It's interesting because, I do feel like color has a lot to do with how we feel vibration, and so the deeper ones that you see, those for sure have been heat treated. The ones that are and also have quartz, you can see the quartz lined on the bottom, and so the color's mainly on the top, where my piece here that I have from home, is pretty much, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of this yellowy color all around, and it's a natural piece. More expensive, but citrine in general can be a little bit more pricey, just because of the demand. Now, just because it is heat treated doesn't mean that it doesn't hold the same properties, or that it's not doing for you what it needs to. It absolutely is. You can feel it, experience it for yourself. But generally, it's associated with the solar plexus because of its bright yellow color. And as any of you know that are familiar with the chakra, the solar plexus is represented by the color yellow. And citrine can obviously be placed on the body or worn on the body in other places, but it is very beneficial for the solar plexus, where we deal with our emotional stuff, our willpower, our life path, our ability to hold our power. And if we're struggling with any emotional stuff, a lot of times we feel it there. Sometimes our intuition will feel like something's not right. A lot of times we feel it in that area. And a lot of times we hold a lot of trauma or emotions there without realizing it. And so citrine is a really great way to cleanse a lot of those emotional feelings that we don't necessarily need to hold on to. In doing that, it also helps us to build confidence. We really aren't always aware that we're holding on to stuff, and so citrine is a great way to kind of release much of whatever it is that might be stuck there. It also does a lot of balancing in the process, so helps us to feel a little bit more grounded and a little bit more clear and balanced in many different ways. I think that can cover a lot of different areas, depending on where you're at in your life at the time. But it's also a stone of joy. It makes you feel like the sun is shining. It's basically like the sunshine stone. It really has a very nice uplifting quality to it, which I love. Because it's the stone of abundance, obviously, they say by wearing it, by placing it in certain parts of your home or your office, it will draw in abundance. So I'll talk a little bit about that. Wearing it obviously will do various different things as far as your emotional state, and also obviously being uplifting, but it also can help you to attract abundance and hold on to abundance. So it might be working on those different parts of you that might have certain belief systems that might be keeping you from welcoming abundance into your life. And so that's a really cool thing about crystals and stones, is that they kind of go in and kind of shift and change and bring to the surface things that we need to be aware of and know to understand, so that we can make the changes we need to make, and they kind of support us in that. So citrine, by wearing it, obviously can help that, but also placing it in the back left-hand corner of your home or of a particular room. Wonderful, obviously, in your office or workspace to do that. This is all based on the practice of Feng Shui. So if you're not familiar with Feng Shui, definitely look it up and read about the citrine placement. It's also, a wonderful piece to have to uplift the energy in the room as well, and cleanse and keep the energy cleansed and bring some joy and all of those other things that it does. Some people like to put citrine in their cash registers, little pieces, pocket stones. They might put them in their wallet. There's, lots of different ways. I know when you're doing a little bit of a practice of, maybe feeling like you have some stuck energy in your solar plexus, and doing a little meditative practice where you are, cleansing, doing some cleansing breaths, and imagining like coming through from the sky down through your crown chakra, through your third eye, down through your throat, down through your heart, and into your solar plexus, and really working to cleanse that area. You can place the citrine on the solar plexus during this practice, and imagine that it's helping this, you can kind of set intentions with it, and helping to release anything that isn't serving you anymore. And allowing that energy to flow down through your sacral, through the root, and down into the earth to be recycled into something more positive. There's other ways you can do this. I'm just kind of throwing that out there as a little nugget of something you can try, but it really is beneficial to try some of these little practices with citrine, because it actually can be very powerful. And if it resonates with you, again, so it has to resonate with you, as all stones, I always say. There are many other stones that are cleansers and balancers and bring some of the qualities, although citrine to me, holds many other qualities along with it, where it really helps to almost kind of reorganize how we think. And there's many qualities around revitalizing the mind and boosting self-confidence. I really love having it in my office. I love it in my home. I have it in several pieces of my jewelry. We right now have several pairs of earrings. This is a bracelet we just posted on Instagram, I know, and I have a ring right there, a citrine ring, that everybody seemed to really like. We're gonna have more pieces out on the website. Earrings, wind chime earrings, which is really nice considering they're cleansing. And we have these beauties that we combined with crystal quartz and blue apatite. So there's a whole bunch of magic going on in those earrings, which I love. I can't wear earrings right now because I had surgery on my ears, so I'm kind of bummed. It's been that way for the last few months, but I am getting them re-pierced in about a month, and I'm very excited to be able to wear earrings again. They're my favorite, and I love having big, bold pieces to wear, so I am looking forward to that. And if you would like to see more citrine pieces, or you know, certainly send us a message. We're happy to take requests. We are very much building up our website right now and trying to add more jewelry and crystals as well, due to our situation that we're slowly coming out of. But with things being so uncertain, we would like to make sure that we have everything available to you as much as possible on our website. And again, please let us know if there's any questions you have around citrine, or you have any suggestions that you would like to know more about, whatever it might be. Please email us at true@truebynicole.com. That's TRU@TRUBYNICOLE.com. And we're happy to take note and get back to you as soon as we can. And check out our website, truebynicole.com, and our, obviously, any of our social media and YouTube channel. And please subscribe and like whatever you do like, and love to have your feedback. And look forward to seeing you again very soon. Love you.